But let's move on to a long topic. This one took us a while last week. Let's try and zoom through it a little bit faster. But week four picks for this week. Let's just go. We'll go. You say yours, and then I'll say mine. Let's start off with the Broncos at Jets game. What do you got?
Yeah, most boring game. I'm not going to be watching this.
Yeah.
Broncos win 20-17.
Okay. I have the. Oh, you said Broncos?
Yeah.
I mean, this is their best shot to get a win, but I said Jets 17-4 just because they actually have a starting quarterback in. The Broncos.
Wait.
Broncos have Jeff Driscoll in.
True, but did you just say 17? You just said 17-4.
Oh, sorry,
What-
14. 14. 17 to 14. If I said 4, forgive me. Browns at Cowboys. What do you got?
I have the I went in a different order here. I had the Cowboys beating the Browns 31-24.
Okay.
I just think I don't believe in Baker Mayfield. No. Cowboys are Dak Prescott's better, Elliott's better, Amari Cooper's better.
He looked good against a trash team last week, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's the Cowboys' game to win. Unless Dak Prescott somehow gets super depressed or something and just doesn't want to give it his all after being depressed after last week. I don't know. The dude but I'm taking the Cowboys 28-20. Browns stink. I mean, they are the Browns. Browns are the Browns. So, but yeah, I think the Cowboys get their redemption win, and yeah. Cardinals Panthers. What do you got?
I have the Cardinals here. I'm a little disappointed in the Panthers, to be honest. Let's see. I have the Cardinals 24-10.
Okay. I have
I just don't see
same score as you. I have 25-10.
Go ahead.
No, I was
all right. Yeah.
But yeah,
I
don't think the Panthers are that disappointing because they signed Teddy Bridgewater. He's kind of he's watered down. I mean, he's not.
I like the new head coach move. That's the only reason I like.
I do like that too. We'll see how that pans out in the future. But I don't think signing Teddy Bridgewater was the key to having a winning season. I don't. And you also have to think Christian McCaffrey also isn't playing until week 8 or something, or week 9.
Yeah.
And I think then they'll start being more in contention. But you could definitely see Teddy Bridgewater score more than 10 points. You could definitely see him go off for a little bit more. He could end up with a couple more touchdowns. He's not that great, but he could be also like a Matthew Stafford and make things interesting. We'll see. But, 25-10 for me, 24-10 for you. That's pretty close. Chargers Bucks. What do you think?
I have the Bucks here.
Okay.
The Chargers defense really good, but I have the Bucks winning 27-17. I just don't know if I trust in Herbert against Brady.
Yeah, he didn't.
I don't think.
Well, he got hurt as well, but he actually had a couple of bad plays before he got hurt. I think he threw an interception or threw a couple borderline interceptions. And for that, Tom Brady also looked great. He had 3 touchdowns, no interceptions last week. He looked good.
He's only getting better.
He's knocking the rust off of those old elbows as the season goes on.
Mm-hmm.
He threw 3 touchdowns, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I agree. I say 28-18 Bucks. But yeah, let's see. Colts Bears.
I had the Colts here. I think the Colts are actually really decent. I didn't believe in Phillip Rivers, to be honest. I had no faith. But they're winning, and I think it's mainly because the run game's working. They have a good offensive line. The defense looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this will be a close game. I had the Colts winning 24-21.
Okay. All right. I said 28-24 Colts because, I do agree. I think the Colts are panning out a little bit better than everybody thought, but Phillip Rivers is definitely a weak spot on that team. So when you see the Colts go up against a team that has a good secondary, you're going to see the weak side of Philip Rivers, and he's not as much of a clutch quarterback anymore. He doesn't really have his pizzazz anymore. So yeah, they're gonna win this game. I think. I think Nick Foles will keep it interesting just because he's Nick Foles in his Nick Foles magic right now. So, but I think Colts are legit enough to take this game. But let's see, Jags Bengals. What you think, CJ?
I don't know.
Interesting one.
This game is terrible. This is a terrible, terrible game.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the Jaguars because I just think I believe in Gardner Minshew and that offense a little bit more than I do the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals are so bad, and they're just terrible around Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's gonna be great. He's gonna be great.
Are they though?
They're not very.
They did all right.
What do you mean?
They did all right. I mean, AJ Green was making a couple good catches. He's not the old AJ Green, but AJ Green's making good catches. Joe Mixon's out there. He's doing all right. He's decent. They got what's his name? Not Muhammad Sanu. He's one of their young guys, but they got pieces, and I think that yes, they stink, but I think Joe Burrow he's good, and I think the Bengals take this one. I think they're tired of taking people's crap. I mean, they went almost 0-16 last year. I think they went like 1-15, right?
Yeah,
they like won their last week or something. But I think the Bengals are tired of it. They're like 1-19 since last year, probably worse since the year before that. But yeah, I take the Bengals 32-21.
All right.
Ravens, Washington. Yes, CJ. Answer, please.
Oh, wow. This is a really tough decision for me. The Ravens are going to destroy Washington.
Yeah, this has to be a comeback win.
Yeah. I have them 35-16.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Nothing else needs to be said.
They definitely need some redemption here, and this is the game to do it. But the Redskins' defense, their pass rush also looks good, so you could see you're going to see the Ravens win. I also said Ravens 31-18. I mean, Dwayne Haskins isn't very special. I've thought that since the beginning of the draft, unless he makes a full 180 and goes like Lamar Jackson mode with fixing his entire game basically before he was good. I don't think Dwayne Haskins can be that great. We'll see. He could pan out great, but for now it's not going to look so good. But yeah, that's my prediction. Let's see. We got Saints Lions. I'm going to start this one. I said Saints 27-16.
Wait, you said 37-16?
No, 27.
27-16. Okay. Yeah, I had the Saints winning 31-21. And I like Matthew Stafford, obviously.
Yeah,
the Lions upset the Cardinals.
He makes good games, but he doesn't always win them.
Yeah, he does.
He beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, I mean, the Lions.
They look great.
Yeah, I honestly feel really bad for Matthew Stafford. So I think they'll make it interesting. I had a 10-point game here. We'll see.
He's going to retire early like Calvin Johnson. He totally will. I mean, the Lions.
I hope he leaves. When is his contract up? Right? I don't know.
If he wanted to leave, he would have left by now. He's like more than a 10-year veteran right now, right?
Well, he was like the highest paid quarterback when they paid him. So they were trying to keep him around.
Yeah, that was their only hope. But let's see. We got the Seahawks at Dolphins. Oh, the Dolphins definitely taking this one. Go ahead, CJ.
Again, another 10-point game. The only reason this is close is because our defense is beat up, and we're going to be benching a lot of players who are questionable, a lot of sort of healthy scratches just to make sure everybody's
still out, or is he going to play this week?
He could play, but he's not going to. I don't think we're going to put him in.
Wow.
It's going to be close. But I think we'll just leave him out for this game, mainly because
it's the Dolphins.
Yeah. Russ is going to tear through the defense. I said 38-28.
Okay. I also agree. I said 35-24. Yeah, that's my prediction. I think the Seahawks will still handle business. Sadly, they'll still be 4-0, but I don't know. Maybe you see some Fitz magic on the Seahawks? What?
Maybe.
Oh,
I think he'll score 4 touchdowns.
If he beats you guys, I'm texting you immediately. I think everybody should immediately go on our Twitter and be like, CJ, the Seahawks suck. They lost to the Dolphins.
Please don't do that.
Please make fun of
Please
them.
don't.
Immediately.
Don't do that or I won't be
Immediately.
back.
Immediately. Do it. All right. That next game, Steelers at Titans. What do you think?
I have the Steelers. Mainly because the Titans honestly just don't look nearly as good. Ryan Tannehill's doing great, but the Titans defense is not there like it was before. So
Really?
the running game is decent, but I think the Steelers are just the better team. It'll be close. I had 20-24.
Okay. Yeah, I think the defense will keep it interesting. I think Ryan Tannehill will have a turnover to this game. But I do believe that I think the Titans are going to pull it out. I think it's going to be 28-17 just because the Steelers just lack an offense, and I think they need to make a move at quarterback because Ben Roethlisberger isn't going to last long. I mean, if they think he's going to last and be good past this season, it's not going to happen. He's going to be like the way it's going to – if they keep him starting next year, it's going to be so bad that it's going to be like an Eli Manning story. And I felt bad for Eli Manning because they were putting him in at quarterback and he stunk. And he didn't get to end his career on a good note. He ended it on like, oh, yeah, thank goodness Eli Manning's gone. It's going to be like that for Ben Roethlisberger if they keep him starting.
Maybe,
It will. Like, you can't just keep forcing a guy that just keeps, going down and down in the skill level. It's not going to work out. But
Mason Rudolph time.
Yeah. Watch out. Myles Garrett's coming for you. Myles Garrett's coming for your head. But yeah, I think the Titans pull this one out. But next game is the Vikings and the Texans. Vikings-Texans.
Again, I have Houston winning here. Again,
Okay.
I have the third best quarterback in the league is going to take this one.
The 0-3 battle is here. The 0-3 battle. Both teams are crap.
Which is really surprising for both teams.
Yeah.
Really surprising. Maybe not as much for Houston, but for the Vikings, I think.
Yeah, they made it to the second round of the playoffs last year, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, they did.
That's interesting.
So,
yeah. I mean, what do you make a move with Kirk Cousins? No. You're going to have at least one more year with Kirk Cousins because they spent so much money and you don't just bail on a quarterback after 1 year, I don't think. But I think the Vikings will get it back on track somewhat. They'll probably end the season at 6-10 or 7-9, but it's not going to be fun to watch them this year, especially after they lost Stephon Diggs to the Bills,
So you have the Vikings winning this game?
No, I actually have the Texans. I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be within 3. I said 24-21 Texans. I think the Texans just have a couple more weapons and than the Vikings. They have Adam Thielen, but it's not enough. You double on Thielen, who else do they got? Kyle Rudolph, maybe? Maybe he'll keep it interesting. We'll see. But next game is the Giants at Rams.
This is my spiel for the Giants. Just I want to make this clear. They suck.
Yes.
I almost thought they were. I was so ready to come on here and be like, I never doubted the Giants at all. All right, I didn't. I completely believed in them.
Totally beat the Niners. Yeah. No, 36-9, fella. Yeah, pal, get it straight.
I have the Rams winning 35-17.
You said Rams what?
35-17.
Okay. We're about the same. I said Rams 32-13. It's gonna be a lot of crap. Unless Daniel Jones turns into Danny Dimes, I don't see this game being interesting. It's just going to be it's going to be a crap shoot, But next
Yeah.
game, Bills Raiders. What's your prediction there?
I have the Bills winning by 10.
Okay.
31-21.
31-21. We're about the same. I said 35-28 Bills. The Bills are really good, and you're a Josh Allen hater, but he's going to still play good. And Derek Carr's also going to play good. It's going to be a good game, but the Bills are going to come out on top, I think.
I agree.
Okay, another amazing game. Should have been the Sunday Night Football game. They should have moved the 49ers-Eagles game because that's not going to be interesting. I mean, unless, I don't know, maybe Nick Mullins makes it interesting. But anyways, this should have been the Sunday night game. Patriots-Chiefs. You got good-looking Cam Newton out there with a good-looking Patrick Mahomes. You got two quarterbacks that are playing really well. What do you think?
Yeah, I have the Chiefs. But it's closer than I think maybe people think, especially after they just whooped the Ravens. I had 31-24 Chiefs winning.
Okay.
That Patriots defense is really good. So.
Mm-hmm. Chiefs defense also looked good against the Ravens, but Ravens did also play like poop. But but yeah, I also had the Chiefs, and I also think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be 30. It's going to be 38-35 close. That close. Mm-hmm.
You think they're scoring that many points?
I think so. I think Cam Newton is going to, I think he's going to give Patrick Mahomes a run for his money. But usually annoying Patrick Mahomes that the media loves he's gonna end up with the win, I think. But Bill Belichick keeps things interesting. So we'll see. But yeah, that's, I think, close game. But Eagles 49ers Sunday Night Football matchup. It's probably going to be, I mean, it's not going to be as boring as like the Jags and Dolphins, which that also wasn't that boring because Fitzmagic made it fun. But I have the 49ers here, 35-20. I mean, the Eagles just are terrible. And I think that if we win this game, I think the Eagles might be starting to, I mean, Doug Peterson said that Carson Wentz is our guy, but is he though? I mean, is he though?
Well, I guess now that we were going to touch on this for a second, just because we want to kind of talk about it, maybe Jalen Hurts. When I'm just kind of curious. Well, I have my opinion. Maybe I can touch on it and you'll give yours. When is Jalen Hurts coming in? Now, I don't know. Yeah. Is it going to be this year? I don't think it's going to be soon because the Eagles are playing the Niners, the Steelers, the Ravens.
Right.
But then there's a little period. They're playing the Giants and the Cowboys. Do we want to see a little Jalen Hurts? Maybe a little fourth quarter Jalen Hurts?
Yeah, I think you can see him mixed in there. But things got to get really bad. Like, things got to be bad to where with Carson Wentz at starter, he's got to lose the next 4 games, I think, for Doug Peterson to be like, all right, yeah, he kind of sucks, like, really bad in his mind and say that. And, I mean, it's going to get bad to where they're going to start letting fans into the freaking stadiums. And they're slowly doing that. They're gonna start booing Carson Wentz if this keeps going. It's gonna get bad for the Eagles fan base, and they're gonna be pissed because I've met a lot of Eagles fans and they don't get happy. If they aren't pleased, if they don't, I mean, if things don't get right, they'll make a stink. And I think that Jalen Hurts, if this keeps going, and Carson Wentz doesn't figure this out, Jalen Hurts has to at least come in by week 8.
I mean, they're not going to win a game till week 7. I mean, They play the Giants on week 7, I believe, unless there's a bye between then, which there could be.
Unless they beat the 49ers here, like, this is their last chance for a while.
Yeah, they're not beating the Steelers and the Ravens. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
no way.
Not happening.
Unless something really badly happens.
I can see them maybe pulling out a Steelers game, but that would have to take, like, the Eagles line to look good that one night, and for T.J. Watt to be, like, have a torn ACL or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what was your score? I don't think we got it yet.
My score for I said 31-21, but I'm not really sure why. It probably is going to be bigger than that, but I'll stick with it. 31-21, Niners.
Okay. Now for the Monday night game. This is a decent game, but I mean, Rodgers looks like 3 years ago Rodgers. He doesn't look like 2 years into his career Rodgers. He looks like 3 years ago. He looks good, but he's not like crazy good. He's not Super Bowl MVP Rodgers, but he's good. But I still think that the Falcons will keep it interesting. Maybe you got a blown lead. I don't know. You never know with the Falcons. But I think they'll keep it interesting. Julio Jones is back this week, so you could see that factor in. Maybe a couple mismatches. We'll see. But I still took the Packers 32-24.
Yeah, I had the Packers here. I mean, the Falcons' secondary and defense stinks, so I don't really see why this is going to be that close. But I had the Falcons. Matt Ryan's going to do good. I think they're going to do okay, but they're still going to lose 37-28. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a phenomenal night. So,
yeah, I agree. But yeah, that does it for our week 4 picks. I mean, injuries are still flooding through the NFL, and I mean that's something we could always talk about. But it's not as bad this week, I don't think. But it's still bad. But I think that does it for us, unless, you got anything else?
Before we wrap up,
oh, okay.
I have one question for you. All right. Who are we taking tonight, Lakers or Heat?
Ooh. I'm taking the Heat.
I didn't prepare you.
And this is a sports channel, so we can talk about it. It's not just NFL. I'm taking the Heat tonight. I'm a Celtics fan, and I saw firsthand, the Heat have great ball movement, and I think that the fact that they're getting underestimated is going to kind of piss them off. But I also think that the refs love the Lakers, and I think that the league just wants to see the Lakers win for some reason. So, I mean, we'll see. But I'm taking the Heat for Game 1. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm taking the Heat as well, but I have the Lakers in 6.
Okay.
But I just considering it seems like the Lakers have a bad Game 1. I don't see why that'll change.
Yeah.
And I just think, and yeah, Lakers in 6. LeBron's.
I think it's going to be a 7-game series because I think the Heat's defense is going to keep things interesting, but we'll see. But that's going to do it for us. This is that was a good question right there. But this is going to do it for us. I'm Zach. This is CJ, and this is Purely Sports. We will talk to you guys next week. Make sure I will be talking 49ers football during the week sometime, probably before the game this week. If he ends up starting to do Seahawk talk, which you never know. Who wants to talk about the Seahawks? I mean, really, who wants to talk about them? They suck. But yeah, this is me, Zach, signing out. CJ, you want to say bye to the people?
Goodbye, everybody.
He doesn't want to say bye to you guys. He hates you. No, I'm just kidding. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.